What is going on? And no, I'm not at a construction site. That's Water Ray back there on the sewing machine. Um, Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. And like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. In that order, the order of operations. This is the Virgo Shangodiac for today is actually March 22nd. We're coming at the end of March 22nd, so I guess you could say March 23rd actually. But before we get started here, got to mention a few things. We recently, for all you occultists out there, all you who are continuing your spiritual practices, working your magic, there is an abundance of energy, okay, created by all this fear. We have the Rona, the official Rona ritual. You get a special consecrated sigilized talisman and an instruction video on how to use it and a bunch of different ways in which you can use it along with all your workings to basically increase your power 100, 1,000, 10,000, maybe even a millionfold. There's that much energy right now, okay? So all that is available right now. And I just seen an orb in the thing. Crazy. See, we were talking about power, baby. I'm sure you've seen it too. Anyways, so you want to get with the program, okay? Of course, you could do it yourself. I'm not ever claiming to be the way for anything. This is definitely a way, okay? A very effective way. And what we're working with here has been in the making and been bred and groomed to do such a thing for about 3 years now. So we also have the Quantum Bruja dolls that are very, surprisingly, very popular, you know? Given we're all like at all this crazy shit going on, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely got these. You see Mini Shango, you know? For those of you who are interested in cultivating and practicing your self-deification, deifying thyself, okay? No, I'm not talking about your ego or your physical body. I'm talking about bringing forth that which is divine within you. There's a host of ways you can use this. Yes, you can use one of these for your finances, of course, for protection. And right now, we need to keep working our own spiritual practices. Keep up your ritual work and your magic and all that. All the information for that can be found in the description box, okay? So without further ado, Virgos, okay, we're going to hit you off with some of this go. Get you some go, all right? But before that, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And if I forgot to mention the order of operations, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And be sure, please, at the very, very least, if you can't do a goddamn thing, lick that like button, okay? Crack to crack all the way back, all right? It really helps the channel out just by doing that. Just by doing that, okay? So be sure you do that. All right, so this is the first card here that came up for you Virgos here. And I know this is, I should call this the Rona edition. The Rain Zodiac, okay? But I'm going to show you, yeah, I know, the sewing machines are going, you know what I mean? But we're at, the company's name is Reiko. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. We got a factory going on here, okay? I got old Bora in the sweatshop, you know? And after that, make me a damn sandwich, woman. Anyway, so this is the first card here. This is the 3 of spades, and then followed by the 2 of clubs. Now, let me tell you, this is a very, very creative card. I know some of you Virgos can be very creative, okay? This is showing an influx of creativity. I know, even amidst the climate and all the bullshit that we're all in, as a collective here, you're still getting, I'm sorry, this line just popped up here, which is kind of strange here. But anyways, you're still getting creative ideas. Now, the thing about this card is you need to be able to channel this creative energy, or else it can result in physical stress, mental stress, a lot of different things. So energy needs to be used. You got to use it. If you just hold it, it can get stagnant, static, and cause problems and cause blockages, okay? Also, this shows the ability to do multitask different projects. Now, I suppose that some of you Virgos out there are going to have a lot of time on your hands. Either you can fuck it off, or you can make this time serve you. Of course, that's one of my main messages to everybody that I'm doing Shen Zodiacs for, and everybody that I'm doing readings for, um, is to make sure that you systematize different things at this time, like adjust your systems so you can systematize certain activities for your spiritual stuff, for your physical stuff. Make sure you get your workouts in and shit. You know what I'm saying? Here at the Shen Zodiac, we still got the guns. You know, I can't show you like I used to, but I'm on restriction from being halfway naked. But anyways, look, you want to be sure that you want to use that energy, okay? You want to use that energy and you want to channel that creativity, or else you can experience some problems. Now, below that also is a decision. Some of you Virgos have been at this particular crossroads, and this is a decision to either like go this way, go that way, to either do this or do that, to either start or to stop, you know, something of that kind of. It's a binary type of thing. There's not a whole bunch of choices here. I think you know what I'm talking about, okay? But now is the time to actually decide and put that into action. And I forgot to mention too, if you're not channeling your shit right, or if you're not channeling your energy, focusing, funneling your energy into, you know, from what they're showing me here, it's like multiple projects. It can also result in physical stress. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want that. This is the other card here. Is the Six of Spades, baby. The Six of Spades. Okay. And this Six of Spades is a karmic card, okay? And one way to look at this card also is, if you have been basically sowing positive seeds, now is the time that you're going to start to reap some of these positive things. Even amongst all the chaos and whatever, you will still collect some positive things, you know, or positive outcomes, I guess you could say. Positive in quotation marks, as determined by you, because what's positive for one person may not be positive to another. You know, that's all subjective. I really even don't believe in positive and negative too much as far as good and bad, because it's so subjective, you know. But basically what this card also speaks about too is the roost. The chickens have come home now, you know. So a lot of you Virgos are going to be really reaping what you have been sowing. And for a lot of you, there could be a smoothing out of affairs, at least on your inter or intrapersonal levels. I know right now the world seems like it's going to shit, okay? But there are still things that can go right for you, all right? Also, I keep getting this feeling that there's a karmic relationship returning to you. And it may come to you in the form of a new relationship. Somebody you may meet online, somebody you may meet through an app or whatever. Because I know right now, really, nobody's going out and meeting people the traditional, regular way. So a lot of people are going to be meeting people online and shit. But there's somebody coming into who's an old or a relationship from another incarnation. Okay? Yeah, and some of you are going to be reaping what the hell you actually been. That's another thing too. Okay, and for some of you, you're finally. I feel like this is also a work and a call to cultivate your peace of mind from within. You're going to have to really start practicing your, you know, grabbing a hold of your peace of mind, stabilizing your mind. Okay. Even in the midst of all this bullshit that's going on, you know, I know a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of depression and anxiety. There already is, but it's going to be even more and more and more as we move along, week to week, day to day, you know, especially those of you who watch a lot of news and who are, you know, paying attention to a lot of the information and stuff being propagated on social media and stuff like that. Some of it, most of it is actually designed to, you know, activate your reptilian brain, your fight or flight, you know. So that's something that's going to be very important. This is the other card you got here. And I can see that some of you Virgos right now are in a situation where you might be feeling kind of divided between what seems right, what seems logical, what seems rational, and what your intuitive mind is trying to say. Okay? Your intuition right now is going to be on blast right now. It's on super high right now. Okay? So I would recommend that you definitely listen to your intuition. Okay? Especially, and as it concerns with the way that you're maneuvering right now, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. Okay? But like I said, and sometimes in following your intuition, some people are not going to understand. So it might cause a form, there's going to be some division I see that some of you Virgos are going to be dealing with. All right. This could also be between lovers. It can be between friends or a friend or family. Okay. But you want to be sure that you honor your intuition. Okay. When you ignore your intuition, it does kind of like make it a little bit harder and a little bit harder and a little bit harder each time you ignore your intuition. So that's, your intuition is connected, you know, to, for lack of a better word, your inner divinity. So it would behoove you to actually honor, but you still have free will to either listen to it and heed it and act on it or not. And I'm asking you, I'm suggesting, I can only advise that you do. So sometimes you may even need to make time just to, you know, get a little quiet with inside so that way you can better amplify or hear your intuition. Because a lot of things will try and put the same hat on, try and put the same clothes on, and pretend to be your intuition, but it's not. Most people don't have a problem, or they don't need to develop their intuition because they already have their intuition. They need to develop their ability to recognize their intuition. And I would say that right now, Virgo, many of you Virgos, that's you. Okay. So take it from old Papa Shangito, man. You want to listen to your intuition. So that is your Shin Zodiac for now. We shall return. But for now, I'm going to hit you with the 2 fingers up, split in the middle. All right. Peace.